ahead and put it into service mode on the box. So when it's in service mode, everything's turned off, and you know you can open stuff without anybody actually messing with anything.
Okay.
This side over here is your pool section on this side, and this side is your spa section. You'll see that the spa section is by itself because there's no kind of skimmers or anything like that. It's just that main drain down in the bottom of the spa.
Got it.
So, pool side, let's see if I can get the pool section. So, this side is the pool section.
Oh, that wind.
And this down here is your main drain. This is the big drain in the bottom of the pool.
In the deep end?
In the deep end, that's going to be pulling all the
Okay.
debris that's heavier, that sinks down to the bottom.
Okay.
This will be labeled main drain. And these two are your skimmers, which I don't think I have any labels for skimmers right now. And the labels are gone, but I have
When you say skimmers, is that like the baskets?
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna put section 1 and 2 because I don't have skin.
That's why we're videotaping this.
Yeah. So this is skimmer 1 and skimmer 2.
Does it matter which one is which as far as just knowing it, or do you just test out?
Yeah, not really. You could turn one off and see which one is which, but you won't ever really need to turn one off. They'll be
Okay.
open all the time.
Okay.
And then that side is your spa section.
And that's that drain in the bottom of the spa.
Correct.
So if my kids get sucked into that, then I just find them on this end. Okay, got it.
Exactly. Yeah, typically they're all made though with like 4 different holes on them, so you can't even feel the actual suction whenever you put your hand next to it. It just feels like it's not even moving anything.
That's awesome.
So you
Okay.
got a spa section, pool section side.
Yep.
Whenever, depending on which mode it's in. So right now, off is pointed towards the spa. So right now it's only pulling from your pool.
Got it.
And then when you put it in spa mode, vice versa, it's going to turn around, cut this pool off, and only be pulling from your spa. So when it's in service is whenever you come over and check the baskets.
Mhm.
You'll check this weekly. That basket right there won't ever really have much in it because the actual drains for that one are on the wall of the pool. So they're not on the floor where they'll be picking up sand and dirt and stuff like that.
Okay.
Or they're not skimmers, which are on the top of the water, like picking up leaves and stuff. They're actually inside the pool on the wall, so they're just going to be pretty much pulling water all the time.
Gotcha.
Because there's not much debris that floats
In the
between.
middle, yeah.
So this guy is going to be picking up all the floating stuff.
Yeah,
That
we've
all
taken that off a couple times.
That probably all came from your skimmer. Everything that's heavier that's sitting on the bottom, it's probably all came down from your main drain. Like all that little bits of rock and plaster and stuff. Mind if I just dump this out?
Yeah, go for it.
So there's some bits of plaster in there you can see. That probably all came from within the pipes and from that main drain down there.
Okay.
Whenever you do clean this, recommend just hit it against your hand or use a water hose. Do not hit it against the house because this piece right here costs about $75
Oh, shit.
to replace.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Definitely want to try and keep it as good as long as possible.
Got it.
Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect whenever you clean it, just as long as you get the majority out, it'll be good. Anytime you put it back, this little hole right here, it's always going to line up with the pipe. I'm sure you noticed already.
Mm-hmm.
There's a notch. Lines up with that notch back there. And you can't over tighten it, it just gets to one point and it stops.
Okay.
And then you have these 2 spigots, which is there for the initial pressure testing and make sure you don't have any leaks inside your pipes.
Okay.
They're pretty much useless now. You could use them to drain some water out, but not very much use on them.
Got it.
Once the water goes through there, it's gonna go up, come into your filter, get filtered out all the stuff that passes through your basket, because things like pollen and sand, stuff like
Yep.
that, is just gonna slide right through there.
Yep.
And get caught into here.
Okay.
We do recommend that you clean this within the first 2 weeks after
Okay.
the pool school. Reason being is because all that plaster dust and all that good stuff that's been getting cleaned up in there, which I would go ahead and wait until your pool starts to clear up a little bit more, because all that stuff is going to be getting caught in here for the next 5 or 6 days.
Okay.
And so after that's all good and your pool's cleared up and stuff, then you'll go ahead and bust this open and clean it.
Okay.
To open this, there's ways you can learn. I'm sure sometimes you'll probably forget some things, but if you go on YouTube, how to clean Jandy cartridge filter, it's on there and how to do that.
Okay.
To open it, 9/16 right here. Socket wrench would be your best bet. If you have to use a
Got it,
crystal
yeah.
wrench, it'll take forever, but you'll get it. And so you'll open this up, throw that to the side.
So that's like a belt.
Yeah, it's a belt pretty much, yeah. And there's
Okay.
no screw on the other side, just on this side. And so thing you're gonna open these two valves, you're gonna open this valve up here, and you're gonna open up that drain cap down on the bottom. And so that's where all the water's gonna be coming out, and this is pulling all the air in to help
To push the water out.
Yeah.
Yep. Got it.
And so while that's happening, it's draining. You could go ahead and, well, you could do that too first, and then go ahead and start to open up your belt so that you can let it drain a little bit.
Yep.
But you'll notice at first it's going to come out in pulses out of there, out of the bottom, because the water level is still up above the halfway mark. So, if
So
you
it's
try
just
and-
bubbling up.
Yeah, so if you
just,
try and take it off, it's not going to happen because there's
Right.
still vacuum in there. But once the water level gets below half, then that water's just going to come streaming out on the bottom.
Okay.
And so that's when you'll know you'll be able to hear it different. It'll sound different. And so then you'll be able to actually come over here and just pop this off.
Got it.
If you try and do it while it's up here, you're never going to get it. You're just going to move the pipes and stuff.
Gotcha.
So once you get that off, you get your lid off. The first thing you're going to notice is the O-ring that's underneath this lip right here. You'll rinse that off with a water hose. The whole process can be done with a water hose. You'll just get a nozzle that's like those brass tips or like that, and it's about that long. It shoots a straight jet of water.
Mhm.
That's the perfect thing to use because these filter cartridges, they're not super sensitive, but they're not strong enough to handle like a pressure washer.
Got it.
So if you use a pressure washer, it's just going to tear right through them.
Okay.
So you're gonna rinse off that O-ring underneath it. There'll probably be some sand and stuff. You'll rinse that out as well. Push it all towards the bottom. Try and get it to come out of the drain. Then you're gonna pull out your cartridges one by one, rinse them down top to bottom, and put them back. There's no upside down, right way up. It's just they go back in there the way they came.
Okay.
They have a circle on the bottom and a circle on the top. They wiggle into place on both sides.
Okay.
And once you do go ahead and get it all cleaned back up, you're gonna put the cartridges back in, wiggle them into place, put the manifold on top, which is just another thing with 4 circles.